with Prairie scraps. And my computer needs an intervention. Right? Do you guys, I am not, computers are not a thing. I do not even like computers right now. I pretty much primarily live off my phone, if you guys haven't noticed. But anyway, we are here and we're going to do a spring DIY pouch that I started. You can see I've like boo-booed outside the lines. It's spread. What happened was I had water mixed in to kind of color in the spots, and it spread to this outside part. And the more I tried to add water to it to get it off, the more it was spreading. So I just stopped while I was ahead. And that's where we are. So I'm going to finish up my butterfly. So you have to imagine that I actually know how to color in the lines. I do not. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I was thinking that maybe, because I haven't heat pressed this yet, maybe it would come off, but I doubt it. I am doubting it. Here's my little test. We might have to do something in the background. Let's just say that. Might have to do something over the top to fix that. So if you have ideas, it's out of the lines. Makes me sad because I was so excited because this is the most beautiful butterfly ever. So this is this month's club. So if you want more information about how to get this, this is my own doing. This is not the transfer. If you can see black lines, that is the beautiful outlines of it. I was trying to paint it in with ink. This is on ink, and it this month's club comes with this little pouch, kind of like a makeup pouch. And I'm using, and it also comes with 3 ink packets. And if this is your first month in club, you will also get a mini squeegee to go with it. So it's a whole project all ready to go. So we are just gonna dig on in since I've already started and have some thoughts. Maybe I'll do some things around it. I don't know. We'll just see. But this is the transfer. It actually has some words on it. It says everything changes and nothing is permanent. So that is the transfer that you get in this month's club. If you want more information about this month's club, just put club down below. And kind of while I'm talking, I'm just going to go ahead and start in on it. So I did, these are all inks. Our inks are permanent. I'm going to use a thicker brush and see how that goes this time. Put a little bit of water. I know it's not too much. I like to use water in my inks and chalks when I'm using a paintbrush. It just like moistens up my brush a little, gets it moving. And I wanted to do the orange on this. I'm not going to go so close. I have noticed that sometimes when you add the water, it does spread, especially on fabric. So I'm just trying to get it up to that black. I kind of want this to be, I don't want it to be necessarily perfect, but we're over perfect, right? Hi, Kimberly. Good to see you. Make sure that you say hello. If you are watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay. That would be wonderful for you to check on in. It is a beautiful day in Idaho. The sun is shining. I turned off my heater. It wasn't sounding great. We'll see. I keep a little box heater going. I have it set at 6, like the lowest setting, 62, and that keeps like everything from freezing out here when it gets frightful outside. Here in Idaho, it happens. You blink, you're going to have new weather. Just never know when it's going to happen. And so I keep it going. But when I got in today, last time I was here, if you watch me, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I was getting so hot. Hello. Thank you for saying hello. I was getting so, oops, I went outside the lines. I'm not good. I'm not a good painter. I do chalk couture, so I don't have to paint. So I was trying to do something a little bit outside of my comfort zone by painting on the fabric. And I've definitely never done this. Maybe I should have done a practice butterfly first before I did this one. But too late. We're in deep. We're in deep. I just like the way water like helps it spread, but it is making it sort of spread too much for me. So it's my own fault. I'm adding too much water. And then I'm creating my own problems here. And I'm not going all the way in. I'm not trying to get it all the way because I do want to put some. So the ink, when you do this project, you're going to want to go ahead and put something between inside of the pouch to keep it from going to the back side. And that will help it from not spreading too much. If you're like me and struggle getting it inside the lines, you can also go back over it with the black lines again. And I may do that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have some ideas about how to fix it, though, even though I went outside the line. All right. Just want to get a general orange in here, I think. Get most of it filled in. I'm just dipping between the actual ink and the water. So exciting things with Chalk Couture. We started having a new membership program. And so if you join, I have a little special in my VIP group if you would like to know about that. And it involves a club-only transfer. Excuse me while I just keep having, I don't think it's showing. This club-only transfer. Oh, this is designers only. So there is a designers, but I will give you one of those. I will send you an extra project if you join. I didn't say that on my public page, though. I did. But if you'd like more information about that, if you want to get 30% off all of your purchases and want to join the membership club, it is so exciting because I think they did say you can choose to order some of the clubs if they have any left over at the end of the month. So you can get the clubs, but I think it's not a guarantee for the club, but it's $20 a month to be in the Perks membership. There is a Perks pack that you can purchase only for Perks members and 30% off of all of your orders, which is an amazing thing. And you pay the $20 a month, but you get $20 to spend every month. So it's sort of like having a VIP group, like having I'm going to put this in the middle. This is the yellow, and I'm just wanting to kind of blend this in. I want this to look like it's a watercolor. I actually kind of like this watered down version better than I'm liking the dark red. Now that I've made the dark red. Oops. I'm going to go from the orange. So anyway, that's the exciting thing going on. And if you want more information about being a Perks member, put Perks down below, and I will tell you also about the special I have for my VIP people. If you are not already in my VIP group and would like to be, let me know, because I have to tell you, this is like blending really good with water here. So even though I don't like how it went outside of the lines on me with the water, oops, don't spray on that. Hi, Linda. Do not, I'm resisting my inner perfectionist today. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing today. I was like, I don't want to go and do it because I know that it streaked out of lines on me. The red did last week or Monday when I started this project. And so I kind of just, I don't know, I bailed on it and I didn't want to come back, but I'm here. We can fix it, right? I just didn't know how it was going to turn out. So I'm loving that. I actually like this a little bit better. What I'm doing is putting down the paste and then just blending with water, kind of using the water to wick it out. So it's not going to be perfect, right? Because I'm definitely wicking it out with water, and that makes it spread. So I'm just kind of mixing in, trying to make them look, nothing is perfect, right? Nothing beautiful is ever perfect. That's the saying. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really love I love those colors together. But do you see the part where it bled out on me? And it doesn't, and I stopped while I was ahead when when I was trying to fix it. because it was like the more I touched it with water, the more it was wicking out. So I just left. I left it. Sometimes that works, just to walk away. So I'm trying to think of what to do in the back. I'm thinking I'm going to do some sort of pattern in the background or something just to kind of cover. I don't know. Or I could. What do you think? I have just this little bit of white out here. What should I do in that? Maybe the yellow? I love that. I actually like the red. I was trying to paint it in really dark and get it in. And that's where I went wrong. I had so much chalk paste on there, or chalk ink on there. This is ink, so it's permanent. And I'll go back with an iron and heat set it. So I was trying to go too dark with the red. That was my own bad, I think. I'm just trying to lightly go in with this yellow. Ugh, that went heavy. If you go over your spots with too much, because now it's been 4 days since I did the black, the original black, I can go back over and crisp up the lines by going over it again with black. And all of this is ink, so you are wondering. One side is darker. All the beautiful things in nature are not perfect, right? This one is blurred into the outside. Thank you. I appreciate that, Linda. Nothing. Everybody says I make it look so easy, and I mess up with the best of them. But that would not stop me from using this. It's very pretty, I think. I just haven't decided what to do. What to do to fix it? I'm thinking my teal. I don't know. I went back and did it. I don't know if I would do the teal. I really wanted to, or that was what color was that? Tide that I used on the body and on the wings. What do you guys think? So yeah, I have it outside. I'm thinking it is hurting me. No. I think green would be too much. I could maybe do gray. I was thinking about just kind of doing like a blur in the background. I don't know. I don't think that's the right color. Maybe gray, like a neutral. Just doing like sort of a wash in the background. That's what I'm thinking about doing to fix it. If you're coming on in, make sure that you're following me, and so that you can come back for some exciting new, mistakes that I make. No, it's all figure outable. We will figure it out. I think that's good for the coloring. So this is my thought, is that I want to take, and maybe gray is really dry. This is Storm. And I want to go ahead and just sort of do a wash in the background, not color it all in, but I definitely want to color in that, the red part where I smeared it. I'm going to take up some of this paste is pretty dry for some reason, so I'm just going to use I'm just going to do sort of an abstract. I don't know. There is no plan here. I'm just trying to make it look like I meant to do that, right? Sometimes that's the trick, right? It's like, just make it look like you meant to do that. And I think it's going to be okay to kind of go over the butterfly a little bit on the edges, because I'm going to go back. I'm planning on going back over it with the black, just to make the black stand out. You and I know, only, only the people who've seen this video know that I messed it up really bad, I think. I think this is working. Just sort of making it look like an abstract art piece of artwork. What do you guys think? You know how they have the splotches? Making things look abstract is harder than you think. Can I just say that? Hey, Rhonda, I'm fixing a boo-boo. I don't know if I'm fixing it or making it worse, but I'm trying to be creative with it. Let's just say that. Have you guys ever tried to do things randomly? Like, I can seriously not do things randomly. I'm not good at it. I am not a random-er person. What do you think? I'm actually kind of liking it. This is a real work of art here, right? This is like one of those moments where, do you guys, whenever you see, like, I don't mean to knock anybody's like artwork, but when you like take weird things like garbage and don't form or anything, but just like display it and call it art. There. See, you can't even see where it went out. I think that worked. And I actually kind of like the gray. What do you guys think? All right, we got that done. Always keep your paste separate from your inks. And the reason why is you don't want to mistake an ink on something and do the wrong thing. So, all right. So you could see, I'm going to show you the beginning of this. I colored up that red where it bled. I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? You can't even tell unless I pointed it out to you. And now you could kind of see, hi, Melissa, good to see you. You could kind of see where I've gone over the edges trying to make that background blend in. And I'm going to go, and also some of the places where the color kind of bled over, I'm going to crisp it up by putting the black butterfly over the top. And you could do this. We have some big butterflies that's, in our line. So I'm just going to lay this right over the top again. We're in the same spot, and we're going to just go ahead and go black over the top again. If you ever want to do a watercolor effect, this is how you do it. You just lay it back over, and we're kind of doing that anyway because, like I said, when I, like that yellow went out of line, right? I went out of the line. Okay, like we want to, this is the other cool thing. Oh, the other thing is like on this one wing, you could see like it's very white there. That's because I didn't go all the way out to the outside edge. So this is fixing all the problems I had with this. You can kind of see like where all the color bled through. That's from like when I was painting on. So now we're going to just make it look crisp by going back over this with our black ink. Again, with the ink. The ink we want, it's permanent. It doesn't have a bad smell. If you've ever tried to work with real inks, this is real ink, but if you've ever tried to do like ink in a press type of thing, it has very strong smells. It's a very strong smelling product. Ooh, I forgot about the little, there's some little sparkles on the outside of the butterfly. Could do that in black too, I guess. Be fine. And you can put as much as you want on. Unlike chalk paste, this doesn't dry up in the transfer and then peel back. It doesn't, like ink is way more forgiving, except it is permanent. Once it dries, it's going to be permanent. You do want to heat set it so it doesn't lighten up in the laundry, but it is pretty permanent. I'm going to hit those sparkles up and just add a little bit extra. Put a little extra on here. It's all good. There are some little like stars on the outside edges that I'm going to do here. All right. And you could use these words anywhere. You don't have to just use them with the butterfly. This would look great too on a, you wouldn't have to use it with ink. You could use it with chalk paste on a chalkboard. My project 50% of the time it turns out totally right. Sometimes you just have to wing it. Sometimes you just have to wing it. There's just no, you don't like art doesn't art or arts and crafts do not give you a choice in the winging it part. Sometimes they have a way of their own. Let's just say that. They're going to be what they're going to be. And sometimes we don't have a choice. And in this case, it just happened. It's okay. Like I fixed it, I did a little bit of background on it. Hopefully I just didn't. I'm just washing my hands. Whenever you work with ink, make sure that you're getting all the, extra little dots and stuff off before you pull off. You don't want to get it on your clothes. You don't want to get it on your project in a place you don't want it. All right, here's the reveal. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. You guys, that is well worth it. I was kind of thinking on the lazy side of crafting, and I was like, I don't really want to like go back over it again after I've colored in, but wow, does that not pop it? Look at that. You guys, I love it. This is an awesome project. Do you not think that? Even with my mistakes, you can't even see it. Wow. Isn't that awesome? Tarina, you missed my boo-boo. Hey, my friend. Hey, Pam, thank you. It is, I know, I'm so excited because I used water to kind of spread it out and blend it and everything and color in the spaces. And my red, of course. Hey, Denise, the red leaked out of the lines on me. And so I was kind of panicking. In fact, I stopped and walked away on Monday because I didn't know what to do. But I just went back over and kind of did my own background, just did a random. Random is hard for me. Hi, Linda. Thank you. Isn't that the cutest? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited, you guys. Unbelievable. I am more than excited about this. I have not had a butterfly turn out this good. And I'm pretty excited when I make little ones. Yeah, I know there's no emergencies, but I am a perfectionist. So that is the hard part for me. I struggle with letting, mistakes happen. So anyway, I think it is amazing. I went back over everything is fixable. It's more like the saying that I need to go by because I struggle with the perfectionism sometimes. And so but wow, doesn't that look amazing? I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so much like I want everything to turn out perfectly, everything in the lines. And that's why I don't paint normally. I don't usually do the watercolor because I struggle with that. It's outside of my wheelhouse, so to speak. But I am in love with this. Isn't that awesome? So gorgeous. I'm definitely not going to be able to give this up. I'm one of those people, though, when we have our club things, I have to have every club transfer and every project, and I hoard it. And sometimes I don't even do them because I'm like hoarding it. It's really a bad habit. But anyway, this is one I'm going to hoard because I really like this one. I think it's awesome. I like this. I have to say, we had those giant butterflies that were really pretty. I kind of smeared that one too on ink. And so I was hesitant to do another butterfly in ink when they came out with this project, but I'm so excited. Sorry, I just know I have to put my inks away because if I don't, I get them mixed in. It's not good to mix in inks. I might have to bring all my stuff in because I turned my heater off. It was like pumping in heat when I was here on Monday. I was starting to sweat and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel kind of nauseous. It said it just kept going and going and going. I think it's just been running ever since because I stepped in. It was hot in here and it's like 30 outside. So I know it shouldn't be hot in here. It's got a little bit of insulation, but not enough. It's got lots of leaks. Anyway, I was feeling nauseous and I came in, I turned it, it started making some noise. So last year, my heater only lasted one season too. And did we return it or throw it away? I think we threw it away. No, I think I made my husband return it. I was like, it shouldn't last for just one season. It should be able to run. I keep it on the lowest setting and it only should come on when, It should only come on when it's down to temperature. But so it's set, I have it set at 62. It said it was 64 in here, but it feels like it's about 80. It's like a hothouse in here. My little Airstream. Last week or Monday, I was thinking about just like opening the door because I was so hot. But what do you guys think? Oh my gosh, that final step of putting in the black on top again. So I did the black first, and then I put in, the colors. I filled in the colors with a paintbrush and some water, and you have to be cautious because too much water spreads it. That's what I did for an errors. And then I went ahead and did the gray. This is all inks with a paintbrush and tried to do abstract, right? That was what I tried to do just because I was trying to cover my boo-boo. I did a little boo-boo right under there. But I don't think you can even see it unless I pointed it out. It was red too. So I knew that once it leaked over, I wasn't going to be able to fix it because on the white, the red has a lot of pigment. And anyway, that's what I did. And then the last and final one was I laid the butterfly back over it and did black on top. And then I did those little kind of stars on the side too. And I am totally in love with this little butterfly. I love it. This is this month's club. Put club down below if you want more information on this project. And don't forget, I have a special running for my anybody that signs up for our new, very exciting 30% discount with our perks program. So you are going to want to be a member because there's going to be specials and things just for perks members. And that includes in my group. I keep trying to get it in both. I can't do it when it's, oh, I didn't even reverse it today, I don't think. Well, I can't even see my shirt. This is the color changing on a pink. Hey, Summer, good to see you. So anyway, this is this month's club. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so gorgeous. We have some other butterflies in our line over the years, and we had a giant one, and that one I kind of did a smear like I did on this. And I didn't think to do that. So I might go back and refit. I stopped on that one too. I quit on that butterfly pillowcase. But I've done lots of little ones, and I love doing the butterflies like on watercolor paper, or you can use our chalk made paper, our chalk suede paper. It's really good for doing the butterflies and using a paintbrush and some water and just doing watercolor effect. And that's what I did was I just blend, and then laid it back down on top. I know, isn't this so pretty? I am so impressed with this butterfly. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, so exciting. I know in the past few projects I've been doing kind of the, blacks and whites and browns and whites and doing a kind of antique look, farmhousey look with just real bland, not really a whole lot of colors. So this is like opposite. This is way out there for me. Painting with ink. I haven't done that before. So this was, well, I did it once, I guess. I taped it off on a t-shirt and did my husband's t-shirt last year, but not on canvas. So this was sort of a new experience, but I think this is just gorgeous. So this one will be going into my stash. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me this evening. I hope that you had a good time. Let me know if you have any questions. Yes, you'll have to. It actually ended up being on 2 parts. It ended up being 2 parts. Oh my gosh. I'm like getting my new shirt. So the first part though was pretty, I kind of explained at the beginning. So yes, do go back. Make sure you're, if you want, I can send you a text reminder or, oh, by the way, with the whole Facebook going out, if you are not already on my text reminder groups, let me know. Just put text down below because just in case we all, the world ends and Facebook leaves us, I would love to make sure that we stay connected through all of that. I get kind of an anxiety attack about it. I don't want to lose y'all. Y'all are my friends. You're my people. So I want to stay in contact. And so I can send you out like once a month reminders and tell you what's going on for the month. Or I can add you to my live text list, and that goes out not every time, but a lot of the times that I go on live. Like today, I didn't do it. Okay, so I will add you to that, Summer. I think I have your phone number, so look for a text from me. It should come through. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you soon. I hope your evening is very blessed, and keep on crafting.